Well, guys, I'm back at it again, still in the Lower Mainland doing my medical duties. Today, you guessed it, on my way to St. Paul's Hospital. You know, like I was saying in my last video, this is such a love-hate relationship. I love the peace that it gives me after the injections, but I hate getting injections, but I love the people. The people is what makes the difference. And every time I go there, I ask about their family, their wife. You just get such a relationship with these people, and they help me so much. So it's kind of a love-hate, bitter, weird relationship.
Hey guys, so we made it down here safe and sound. Shocker, traffic's bad. I actually was talking to my case manager at Works BC on the way down here, so I didn't really film much. But I'm almost down in downtown Vancouver, and shocker, there's ambulances everywhere. Let me get parked. Now, if you're new to my channel, I always go to St. Paul's Hospital. It's an historic old hospital here. And I get cryoablation injections.
Ever heard of cryotherapy? It means using cold temperatures to reduce the pain signals sent to the brain. Sound familiar? It's been around for a long time. Way back in the day, the ancient Egyptians had a cool walk, and they understood that applying cold to injuries helped reduce pain. Next stop, ancient Greece. A dude named Hippocrates had snow brought down from the mountains to use as pain relief for soldiers' wounds. Even Napoleon's surgeons used ice to treat pain for soldiers returning from battle. Fast forward to today. Combining this idea with modern-day medical technology, doctors can freeze specific nerves at just the right place to reduce pain after surgery. It's called cryo nerve block, and it's a popular way to manage pain. So how does cryo nerve block work? Your nerve has two main parts, an outer protective structure and the actual nerve that transmits the pain to your brain. By freezing the nerve at a specific temperature, the nerve is disabled without damaging the protective structure. This allows the nerve to regrow right back where it was before. Another way to think of this is to imagine a garden hose. The hose is the protective structure of the nerve, and the water is your nerve. When your surgeon freezes your nerve, it's like turning off the water. It temporarily shuts off the flow of pain for that specific nerve. Over several months, your nerve gradually regrows, about 1 to 2 millimeters per day, or about the thickness of a credit card. As they regrow, the numbness slowly goes away.
It is bonkers down here. You can see St. Paul's is a famous hospital here in Vancouver, and they have extremely good care, but getting into here, that's a different story. Let me get parked, and I will get right back to you. Holy man. Shocker. Construction. I've said it in other videos, but I've never seen this place without construction. So there's the historic St. Paul's Hospital across the street. They're starting to get their Christmas lights up by the looks of it. And this is where I park, across the street here at the Wall Center.
The map said here at the wall, spelled with 2 E's.
They're extremely good here, and the parking is actually cheaper than parking on the road, and your vehicle's completely safe. So just amazing. Let me get with the bellboys and I'll get right back to you. Normally they park vehicles for us, but they are so crazy busy, and these bellboys down here are just amazing. So I never really push it, but you can see people just trying to get in here. And that's the St. Paul's Historic Hospital right across the street there. Let me just get my front drive unloaded here. It's hard with a wheelchair van because my ramp is on the other side. So it makes it a lot tougher, but that's okay. Real world problems, as they say. So I've been coming here, well, this will be the probably 26th time, sorry. 4x4 in my front drive. That's okay. Let me get right back to you guys. I hand my keys in and get my leg off and do all these things. So let me get right back to you. So this is the wall center here. And like I said, I always park here and they're just amazing. I always tell the story, but I used to park on the road here. And sometimes my cryoablation takes hours and rush hour starts. And what happens with parking in Vancouver during rush hour is they start towing. So it's never fun. So I started parking here and he's like, you know, you park here as long as you want. It's $10 an hour, which is more than reasonable for Vancouver here. And I asked WorkSafe, who's my funder, and they're like, no, park there. It makes sense. So they're just incredible. If you ever go to St. Paul's Hospital, park across the street. Hey guys. So what I'm getting done today at St. Paul's Hospital is cryoablation, if you're new to my channel. Cryoablation is it's fairly new to do with nerves, but it's been around forever. It's been used for cancer for years. They freeze the cancer cells, and because it's natural, they're not introducing any chemicals or anything. It's just basically like a whipping cream cartridge with a needle on the end, and they inject it. So what I'm getting done today is my nerves. I have some aromas that form. So aromas are where the nerves are growing and they hit like a wall and they get really grumpy because they can't continue to grow. So what they're doing is temporarily killing the nerve by injecting it at negative 160 degrees. So it's supposed to last 6 months. For me, it only lasts about 6 weeks, and then I'm coming back here again to St. Paul's Hospital. There's only 2 hospitals in the province of British Columbia that's doing it. St. Paul's Hospital, the historic St. Paul's Hospital over there, and then there's a hospital in Victoria that's doing it, and that's the only places to go. So I like it because it's bliss after that. It's like, you know, a day of pain from the injections, and then after that it's so great, and then the process starts all over again. So I'm hoping to have surgery to fix this, but at least got 3 more injections before my surgery date comes, and then never know, it could need to be done again after that because nerves continue to grow. I'll put a little video here of cryoablation, and I apologize if you've been on my channel a while, you've probably seen some of these videos, but I have so many new people joining that, you know, it's all new to them. So I want to make sure that everybody's aware of this, that's available for amps, because it's groundbreaking stuff. So this little garden I'm at here is right next to where I park Grover, and it's beautiful in the summer, even in the fall season here. You can see the leaves are starting to fall. It's just so beautiful. I'm sure there's a reason why it's here and not developed, but that reason I don't know, and honestly I don't care, because it's just so, it's like the concrete jungle, and then you've got these beautiful fountains and green plants. It's so nice, especially when you're at St. Paul's Hospital and you're kind of going through a stressful time. You can come out here and just take a breather and digest maybe what some of your tests might come back with. So let me go into Starbucks here, have a little coffee, kill some time, and then I'll head over to St. Paul's Hospital and show you what it looks like inside. And unfortunately, I can't shoot the procedure because it is a medical procedure, but I can show you where it happens and little videos about how it works and stuff. Sorry, I'm just going around corners here to get back to the wheelchair ramp, but this is the garden here from a different viewpoint. I'll get back to you here shortly. Well, the time has come, guys. Time for me to go get another set of injections. Never look forward to it. I'm thankful that I can get it, and I'm thankful for the relief it gives me, but getting it is not so much fun. You can see they're putting their Lights of Hope, which is their fundraiser for St. Paul's Hospital, sign up.
It's the 27th annual Lights of Hope celebration here at St. Paul's Hospital in Vancouver. And behind me here on the hospital, each one of those stars represents a donation. The hospital says over 100,000 lights have been lit up tonight in honor of donors.
A little bit of traffic here. It's always such a busy and rough neighborhood. At least the homeless don't look like a lot today. You can see such a busy hospital. It's people coming and going, and this is only one of the only places you can get like heart surgeries done and like all these really incredible surgeries. So it's a busy place. And let's get on our way. It is like a maze to get in, so no homeless today. That's really good. It's going through the tunnel. Everybody hold their breath. It's extra busy today.
Is that the one where like they have to wear like you gotta wear all that?
Sorry. It's the main entrance here. It's like ridiculously busy. Follow the blue line to the second floor radiology. Now, if you don't know, this hospital is slated to close and they're building a new hospital, so stay tuned on that one. Here's the famous elevator. Now, I'll be amazed if I get to the right floor first time, because normally it takes a while to get there. So. And all these trips, I still get lost every time coming down here. So this is going down to the radiology department, and there's all the history of St. Paul's. Started in 1914 by a nun, just continues on today. But there is a new St. Paul's being built, so we'll see. All the different years. So I'm going to go in and get my injections done, and I will get right back to you.
A little later.
Hey guys, so I survived another one.
Sherry DeHard?
I feel so thankful to get this done. He was saying that he only does one a week, and now they've got such a criteria you have to meet in order to get it, because if you don't inject in the right spot, then it's pretty much useless. So now they do a whole bunch of injections, find out if it helps, and then they do this, because it's a lot more expensive to do this. So the funny thing is, with all these tariffs and inflation, that the price on the needles has actually gone down. He was saying it used to be about $1,000, and now it's about 500 and something, he was saying. So it's kind of interesting to see that, but I'm so thankful to get this done, and next 5 weeks I'll be pain-free and able to live my life. So thank you guys for going on this journey with me to St. Paul's Hospital and Barbers. I know I didn't show much Barbers, but the highway coming down here and all the shenanigans involved. And remember, take life one leg at a time, and you'll get through it. We'll see you on the next one.